You know, in my role as principal, I often find myself just mentally processing how important students are to my work and how important faculty is to my work. And I think you come back to the fact you can't have one without the other. Obviously, if there's no students, we don't need the faculty. If we don't have an outstanding faculty, there won't be students coming to Roncalli. And so we know that we have the financial assistance piece, we're working to improve the track, we have those things, but what about the faculty? And the enrichment piece is needed for our faculty as well. As many of you know, we have a large percentage of our faculty now is in their first, second, third, fourth, and even one person in their fifth decade of service to our school. I do feel like we're indebted to these people as ministers of the faith. Many of them have given their entire professional life to the ministry of Catholic education. As a small token of our appreciation, I love that our annual fund has been able to donate a small portion to the enrichment of our faculty. And I'd like to highlight specifically the pilgrimage that's done annually to Italy for a handful of our teachers, the life, legacy, and spirit of St. John the 23rd pilgrimage. It is life-giving. I cannot speak to it. We have had experiences in Italy that are beyond description. And I know they've made an indelible mark on the hearts and the souls of our faculty. And why is that important? Because they bring that back with them to their work at Roncalli. It becomes a part of who they are as they go about their teaching and their coaching and their directing of choirs and so forth. It's so important that we understand the life, the legacy, and the spirit of our namesake, and to be able to walk in his footsteps, literally walk in his home as a young child, literally meet people and his relatives and have dinner with his extended family members. It's beyond description, and again, I'll never be able to express my appreciation to our community for making that possible for so many of our faculty.
The experience offered to us as teachers to be able to go walk through the footsteps of John the 23rd is a life-changing experience, and not one that I would be able to have on my own with a young family. And I went on the trip in June of 2014 and with several members of our faculty from various departments. So we had English teachers and math teacher and advancement and administration, and it was really interesting to me to have that group of people go and see everything that we saw, from walking in the footsteps, literally where John the 23rd had been, to holding his documents, to being in the house where he grew up. It was almost overwhelming, the opportunities that we had, and it was to be able to be in a place that had been such an integral part, like this is where it all began, knowing that we're all from a little piece of Roncalli here in Indianapolis, to be across the world together. It's not just some guy from back in the day. John the 23rd is living in those moments through those people we get to encounter. Monsignor Cardinal Capavilla, to be able to hear him was incredible. And I think we carry a little piece of those people in our experiences with our students and our experiences with one another. It just makes this all come together in a way that isn't possible without that trip.
I know for many years, as my wife and I have looked at how we try to support things financially, we've focused on three things: the people, the mission, and the relationships. And I think all three of those are powerful messages here at Roncalli High School. We have great people, we have great teachers, we have great families, we have outstanding kids. We've got a dynamite, fiercely loyal alumni. The people are good people. Their hearts are in the right place. Our mission remains consistent. We're endowed by this Archdiocese as a Catholic institution to help give a strong Catholic education to as many young men and young women as we can dare choose to do so. But we need your help in doing that. And finally, relationships. Relationships last a lifetime. There are relationships I made at Roncalli years ago that are still a part of my life 50 years later. Both student relationships, coaches that I still respect and admire, and teachers who are still near and dear to my heart. Mission, people, relationships. That's why I'll choose to give to Roncalli. That's why my wife Jane and I will choose to Roncalli. And that's why we choose to give to other entities in this city and state as well.